the manga community faces a problem. While the last few decades have seen incredible progress in the availability and success of manga worldwide, particularly in America, there is still an issue of accessibility for many manga series. Even with the rise of Scanlation bringing more obscure titles into the spotlight, there is still a huge blind spot present in the selections of the readership. Specifically, this blind spot is composed of some of the most celebrated and historically impactful American manga out there. Introducing the American Manga Scanlation Project. In this modern era, it's clear where reader sensibilities lie. They desire Gojira instead of Godzilla, Dungeon Meshi instead of Delicious in Dungeon, and Super 3 instead of The Impossibles. When it comes to the medium of the printed page, choices such as full color and onomatopoeia written in English are undesirable and simply outmoded. As such, the goal of the American Manga Scanlation Project is to revitalize interest in the great works found within America's rich and historical catalog, by reworking them through a modern lens with modern tastes. To any early adopters of appreciating the fine Japanese arts, think of it as the opposite of what happened to Marvel's English release of Akira. Our team will take the original American-style pages, flip them so they more comfortably read right to left, carefully remove the color while working to restore the original line art in any tones, and then properly adapt the sound effects. With those steps done, we arrive at perhaps the most important part, the dialogue. Many lines will receive rewrites or small tweaks to improve the characters' ways of speaking. As we know, the exact manner of speech is very important to manga fans, and we don't want to ruin a good story with bad localization. In regards to the localization process, there are some elements that will require more comprehensive modification. Some of these fixes will be easier to execute than others, such as the replacement of specific terminology. Fans of Japanese culture will much prefer reading the standard spoken expression for transformation-based powers when reading classic manga starring the iconic superhero Captain Marvel. And this goes for more specific terms as well, such as amending dialogue to include Superman's Japanese catchphrase, as it should be properly rendered. There are many amazing shonen manga in America's history. While most of them are specifically action or battle shonen series, there are plenty of fantastic examples of comedy and horror as well, and some books even explore seinen topics. Of course, avid manga readers know that the genre selection is not nearly that limited. A hugely important subset of American manga is yonkoma. One of the biggest series is Peanuts, which has even reached wide success in Japan, where it is enjoyed to this day. While the Peanuts yonkoma might not necessarily follow the Japanese four-part structure of Kisho Tenketsu, it is undeniably an early progenitor of slice-of-life manga. That being said, not every strip is strictly yonkoma. Even outside of 4 panels, Peanuts set trends, such as the class-S relationship between Peppermint Patty and Marcy, as seen in this nanakoma. Of course, there are many other American yonkoma series that are waiting to be discovered by manga fans, even if many of them are not yon panels long. Romance comedy is another staple genre to many manga readers, and there is a huge history of it in American manga as well. One of the most famous series is Archie, which features the titular Archie and his love triangle with the down-to-earth Betty and conceited rich girl Veronica. This manga brings up another very important part of the localization process, the presentation. While Archie may have enjoyed some newer community thanks to its A-drama adaptation, its identity and branding simply need a makeover in order to more accurately represent itself to the manga fandom. As such, the series in this new format will now be known as Osa Ojo. Choosing between a childhood friend and a harsh Ojo-sama is impossible. This concludes our presentation, and we hope you look forward to our selection of American manga. The American Manga Scanlation Project hopes to broaden manga readers' interest and awareness of both manga and its deep history, while preserving the ideal way to enjoy manga. Moving forward, the American Manga Scanlation Project is going to be changing its name. To align more with our mission statement, we will be going by Beikoku Scanlation Project in the future. Thank you for watching. This has been BS.